Happy New Year, y'all. It's 2018 and I'm back with another video, my first video of the new year. Let me get a round of applause. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, so it's the new year. A lot of people are trying to get their bodies right, or just trying to get in the best shapes of their lives, whatever the case may be. I know a common goal for a lot of people is trimming down their waistline, amongst many other things. A lot of people have been asking me recently about waist training, and I wanted to point out that there's waist training, there's sweatbands, and there's corset training, which are all different things. So I thought before I really discuss waist training, I would also touch base on what sweatbands and corset training are, just for those people who may be interested in those other things as well. So I'm going to start off with explaining what each of these things are separately. Okay, so I'm going to start off with discussing sweatbands. I currently actually have one on. This is a Sweet Sweat brand. So a sweatband, you know, you can kind of tell by the name, it's to help you sweat, especially in areas that are stubborn and you don't find yourself sweating a lot. Once again, for a lot of people, that's the midsection. This particular sweatband comes with a cream that helps like circulate blood flow to ensure that you're really effectively hitting that area and sweating a lot in that area. With that blood flow being increased, this is not going to help you lose weight. This is not going to burn fat. It's really just going to help with water retention. I like to wear my sweatband when I'm doing my cardio. I always do cardio with every workout session, and I just find that this makes me feel like I did more because I just like to sweat. I can't, if I work out and I didn't sweat, I didn't work out, and I'm still going to be in the gym until I leave sweating. That's probably why I'm sick right now, because I just be wet, go out in the cold, and then boom, now I'm sick. But yeah, that's basically it as far as sweatbands are concerned. You can find the sweatbands anywhere from Walmart to Target. They're like $5, so they're highly inexpensive. I will say that I've tried many. I've also tried the Walmart brand, but my favorite one thus far has been Sweet Sweats. Especially just because of the cream. The cream definitely helps as far as sweating, because I've worn a sweatband without the cream and I definitely didn't sweat as much. You could wear these in the sauna, you could wear them anywhere. The material on the inside, it's kind of like rubber, I guess. It's kind of like rubber, so it doesn't like sink into the sweatband. Only the outside of the sweatband is cotton, and then the inside is a completely different material. So it's suggested that with the Sweet Sweat, you apply the cream 30 minutes before you're about to work out. So I always just apply the cream to my midsection. Honestly though, you can apply this cream to any body part that you have trouble with sweating in that area. I just normally just put it in my midsection because that's all I really care about. So I put it on there. Then you just wrap the band around. You want it to be snug. You don't want it to be too tight because you are going to be working out in it. And that's pretty much it as far as the sweatband. Once again, this is not for burning fat, and it's not for anything of that nature. You can't just throw on the sweatband and sit in the sauna. Actually, you could. You really could, in a sense. I digress. Alright, so moving on to corsets. Corsets are literally what people think about when they think of waist training being bad for you and harmful for the body. Corsets are those trainers that literally come with the string at the back, and you can literally tighten it. I will say I've tried these before, and it definitely does help bring in your waistline. It can be harmful if you abuse it. Anything, in my opinion, can be harmful if you abuse it. Water can be harmful if you abuse it. With this, you want to make sure that it's snug, and you want to make sure that you're able to breathe and you have a slight bit of wiggle room. Like, you want this to feel like a hug on you. This can definitely help with your posture. It also helps your boobs sit up, so like, who doesn't want that? The difference between corsets though and then waist trainers is corsets come with steel bone ridges to really lock you in so you don't have as much flexibility to move around in it as you would a waist trainer. And corsets are not something that I would suggest wearing when you're in the gym working out. This is something that you would want to wear like during your leisure time. Let's say you're cooking or cleaning the house. That's when I would put on the corset. When I used to corset train, I would literally just sleep in it. So I wouldn't tighten it too much, just very slightly. When you first get your corset, it's going to kind of be straight. It's not really going to be cinched in at your waist. Just like when you buy like a new pair of shoes, you need to like work your way into it, ease your way into it before it fits snug to you. Like you kind of want it to conform to your body in a sense. So give it some time. It'll start to conform to your waist and you will definitely see a difference with this. But once again, I would not wear this in the gym. Another disclaimer, wearing a corset is not going to help you burn fat. It's not going to help you sweat. None of those things. This is simply to bring in your waistline. And you want to make sure that you're also working out alongside with this. I usually would just wear my corset after I did a core workout. And once again, I would wear it to sleep and wake up the next day. Waist would be snatched. And I definitely saw results with the corset training, and it didn't take a lot of time for me to see results either, probably because I was wearing it during my sleep, so I had it on for at least like 6 to 8 hours. But yeah. Okay, so now that we discussed corset training and sweatbands, we could finally talk about waist training. A lot of people have questions about the sizing, as far as like what size they should get when they're trying to find a waist trainer. And you always at least want to go down 4 inches when you're getting a waist trainer. All waist trainers come with at least 3 different size hooks so that you can gradually work your way down to that ultimate size that the waist trainer is. So I would say about 4, maybe even 3, just to really be on the safe side. Yeah, so you just want to put these on. I like to wear my waist trainer honestly like throughout the day. Like if I don't have anything to do where my stomach physically needs to be visible, which is like never, then I'm gonna have it on. So what I usually do on a typical day is I will wear my sweatband, wear that to the gym. Sometimes I even wear a waist trainer and I'll put my Sweet Sweat cream on and I'll put saran wrap around that and then put my other waist trainer on. It's a little bit bigger than the one that I wear around the house, just so I have like even more room when working out to have that on. I'll come home, shower, all that good stuff, and then I'll put on my other waist trainer, which is a little bit smaller. And depending on the day, if I did train my abs that day, then I'll actually put my corset trainer on at night, or even just for an hour or so. I just like to really put that on when I work my core. I just really feel like it makes a difference for me personally. Yeah. You want to make sure that your waist trainer fits you snug. Like you want it to be like a comfortable hug. You don't want to feel like you can't breathe. You don't want to feel like you can't eat. You really just want this to be comfortable. It's a gradual process, so don't look for your progress to be instant and you're going to see a small waist in a week. You might even see a slight difference in a week, but all good things take time. Just like working out, your results are not the next day. Everything takes time, but you definitely will see your waistline trimming down with time. That pretty much sums up everything as far as sweatbands, waist trainers, corset training. They basically all do the same thing apart from the sweatband. That's kind of in its own little separate category. I do incorporate all different types of waist training in, whatever you want to call it. Honestly, all types I incorporate it into my regimen. I hope this video was helpful. That's everything that I wanted to discuss with you guys today as far as all those different things were concerned. There's many other things I could touch base on depending on, you know, if you want to know like how does it feel. It doesn't hurt. I'll put that out there too. It doesn't hurt and it shouldn't hurt. So if you feel like your ribs are like colliding in, like you probably have your waist trainer or corset or sweatband on too tight. But anyway, yeah, feel free to comment, like, subscribe. More videos to come. 2018 coming for your neck. skin.